It's time for round 3 of season 12 of the Apex Online Racing League for ACC. This is tier 8 and a quick look at the results from the previous round at the Circuit of the Americas. Cav Bud of Rev Sport International came in first place. Second place went to Oscar Motin and third place to Steve Banks. A bit further down the field, Rudy Geese of Intruder Racing Team was 4th. Mamoduke of Gently Bentley in the Lexus was 5th. Mesikichi of Visually Impaired Racing was 6th. Blind Guy Morphy of the same team was in 9th. A Mini was in 12th place for Green Cow Racing. Lord Nem for BeesWax Racing was in 13th place. In 17th place it was Paul Martin for Gently Bentley in the Lexus. 21st was Steel Co for Riders on the Storm. 25th was Daniel Vallis also for Riders on the Storm. And myself, I came in 26th place for BeesWax Racing. Unfortunately, I haven't been pit manoeuvred on lap 5 and put into the wall and had to go to pits for substantial repairs, which proved a bit. Moving on to the Drivers' Championship as we go into round 3. Oscar Motin is in the lead, having taken second place in the first 2 rounds. He's got 176 points, just ahead of Rudy Geese for Intruder Racing points, just 9 points behind. Cav Bud with that victory last week at the Circuit of the Americas. For Rev Sport International, he's in 3rd place, but he trails 28 points behind the Rudy. Mesikichi for Visually Impaired Racing is in 4th. Steve Banks moves up 10 places into the top 10 to move in the 5th position. Manuel Duque also moves up 10 places and puts the first Gently Bentley driver in the Lexus into 6th place on the championship. A Mini for Green Cow Racing stays where he is in 7th. Guilherme Roca drops down 5 places to 8th. Eric Logins also drops down 5 places to 9th. And Scooby-Doo moves into the top 10 for the first time, moving up 4 places as a result of his 8th place at COTA. Moving on to the Teams Championship, Rev Sport International move up 3 places with that victory for Cav Bud moving him well up the standings, but he still does have a teammate, and if the normal rules are followed, that team will be disbanded if he doesn't get somebody else to join him. Second place, Intruder Racing Team, Rudy Geese moves down 1 place. Third place, Visually Impaired Racing, Blind Guy Morphy and Mesikichi drop down 1 place, despite a fairly good result for the pair of them at COTA. Gently Bentley and the Lexus are in 4th, Manuel Duque and Paul Martin. Green Cow Racing are in 5th, A Mini, he dropped down 2 places. BeesWax Racing move up 1 place. Lord Nem bringing in some much needed points at COTA. Let's hope we have a better result this week. The Riders on the Storm drop down 1 place to 7th, Daniel Vallis and Steel Co. Unfortunately for Urban Led Racing, Stefan Blay and Nicola Urbantat are still at 0 points. Let's hope they can get something in this week at the Hungaroring coming up next. Hey there everybody, just starting the formation lap. So in free practice it was totally dry, which is where I've done most of my practice, and then in qualification it was absolutely chucking it down, and quite a few of us struggled. I struggled a lot, and you won't believe it, I ended up qualifying 26, which is where I've finished in the first 2 rounds, is 26. So it appears I'm cursed. I was well off the pace in the rain as well. Normally I'm pretty good in the rain, but not for qualification. Just couldn't. I went off once. I did a pirouette here on the next corner, and then was really struggling to keep it down. And I had some fool driving right up my bumper. I don't know what for. I couldn't go any faster. Well, I should have tried to go faster, but I was operating pretty much on my limit for me, and wasn't doing him any good, wasn't doing me any good either. So qualifying was quite difficult. Lord Nem's only a few places ahead of us. Scooby-Doo is just in front. It's Burke's actually at the moment, that BMW, but Scooby-Doo is just ahead of him. He'll be ahead of us on the start itself. We're right at the back. I think we're up to 1 row forward at the end. I don't know this guy who's behind me, which is, I think it's Freddie. So hopefully he'll be okay at the start. Although he's just vanished. We've had some strange behaviour. A load of people got disconnected just 5 minutes before the start of quali, which is really odd. And FLP has just vanished, I think. That's not good.
Follow car number 48.
Tyres aren't very warm. So I hope we don't have any server problems tonight. It's a long race, 90 minutes. Weather's very mixed. They've engineered it to try and make it rain. But it did not rain last night for the Tier 1 race. And I think it was a bit mean on our practice race on Sunday, where it rained with just 10 minutes to go. And I've fueled heavy. With a view to getting as far as I can with the weather, in case the weather changes. But on the practice race, I'd fueled heavy. But the tyres were completely gone. I actually had lost the rear end on this corner.
The lights are out, it's go!
Right side, still there, still there. Right side's clear. Left side, clear left. Left side, clear left. Right side's clear.
No damage. Quite a few incidents then, but no damage, I think. What else happened there? There's no way to rejoin. He went right in the grass. Just drove straight back in the middle of the pack.
He's still there. Clear right.
Lamborghini driver. Well, it was not a good rejoin.
Good.
Has the lead.
Yellow flag.
Another incident avoided. It's a 90-minute race, guys.
Clear. Green flag.
Gap now between us and the rest of the pack.
Yellow flag. Green flag. Incident clear.
Not a big gap, but that gap nevertheless. Guys, they're very sexist of me. Guys and girls, there could be ladies in this race for all I know. Okay, so he's got to drive through, so Diesel must have started out of position.
Now the course officials are waving green flags. That means all clear.
21st.
Oh, we moved up 5 places on first lap, so that's good. Well, it does appear to be expensive for death of a few other people. Scooby-Doo got caught up. It's 5 seconds down now. Oh, Jesus. The engine stopped.
Yellow flag.
Spin and stall. So dead last.
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
What a shit start.
Alright, Stevie. The next car is Diesel.
Thank God Diesel did a drive-through. I only blame that on the cold tyres a bit, I think. A little gentle spin in turn 2.
Yellow flag. Stay sharp. Green flag. You're clear.
No, it's a 90-minute race. Long way to go yet.
Yellow flag. The car behind is pitting. Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
Giving up, eh? Teleport to the pits, that was. But certainly it will cost a lot of time. There'll be a lockout there for Usually 1.5 minutes or something. I don't know. I've not done it very often. Usually only when I get disconnected do I end up getting that penalty. It's always better to try and get the car back to the pits.
Green flag in sector 2.
Right.
28.
There's a clump of cars just going around T1. So there's still certainly somebody we can have a race with.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Try and catch up with Diesel, I guess. 2 seconds. Oh God, come on.
We've been warned about track limits.
I do actually know my way around this track, I can assure you.
The gap to Diesel ahead is now 2.0 seconds.
I think Diesel made a bit of a cock up himself as well there. Glad to see those cars a bit further down the road though, getting closer. Oh, FLP is still here. This car is just a bit heavy for me at the moment. 80 litres in. Somehow track condition is optimum, despite the fact it was chucking it down in quali. Braun's going for the pits. Braun normally qualifies okay, so he must have damage, I'm guessing. Can't do a good
Car ahead is Braun.
strategy call. It's too early. Logan's is 23. Logan's is usually very quick on quali.
Red flag.
There's a slow car ahead. Car on the right.
Green flag. You're clear.
Is that Scooby-Doo? You'll feel I've cursed him today. He can't get away from me. I think while we're full of fuel, we have to take that one in third. Conley, get a move on. The gap to Diesel's opened up.
Okay, Stevie. We've just cut the track. B25.
I'm not going to get past him in T1. You don't want to get stuck behind him. He's going really slow on that lap. It's pulling away a little bit now.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Managed to get through that corner in fourth this time.
Fastest lap for Bud, 146.00.
First proper lap this will be. I don't think I went off track anywhere. Yeah.
Your lap time was at 147.26. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.0.
Back in at 25th, I think through attrition rather than through skill. Certainly with that spin and stall. Scooby-Doo did say he didn't like it round here. He is slowly dropping out the back of us.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I can't see anybody off track. Diesel just went very wide. Lost a bit of time there in that final bit of the lap. The Conleys pulled a bit of a gap out. Maybe the rabbit of Diesel made him speed up a bit.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, somebody else just quit. There's no way to get through, guys. Don't give up. Always a way back, especially in a 90-minute race. See, my aim at the moment, I think I'm going to be about 15th if I can. That's a big ask. It's a long way. I think we've got Diesel, and then everybody else has just gone around T1. That's where we want to get to. So we have got to go a lot faster. All three of us. The trouble is, there's not much difference in pace between everybody. So Krzyzewski, I think, is at the tail end of the big bunch up ahead at 6 seconds.
The gap is growing.
1.1.
Very, very difficult to get past anybody at the Hungaroring. Seven seconds now, Kozierski. We are all dropping back. We need to all three of us speed up. Doing 45s. Doing 47s. We've all got to go a lot faster. Oh, this could end in tears. I think Conley's got it.
Okay, Stevie. The next car is Diesel.
Oh, it's not looking good. Lost nearly a second this lap with these two fighting already. Demonstrated by Kozierski now being 8 seconds away. Scooby-Doo 6-7 seconds down the road. He's not having a good day. Super strong as well at COTA, Scooby. I'm not going to get past Diesel on this run down to T1. Rory's on fire behind us. At a 46. That's going to cause problems when he catches us up.
The gap to Diesel in front is now 0.8.
Neat lap.
That lap was at 146.66. Lap times are pretty consistent. Okay, Stevie, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. P24.
Can't but feel I'd be doing slightly better time if I could just get away from these two. Oh no.
You've just cut the track.
Cut warning for nothing. It wasn't for much advantage. I did get a bit of a run at Diesel, but it wasn't safe to make a pass there. Right, that's caught us up now. This is a bit of a quandary.
The gap to Diesel ahead is now 0.7.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I know Braum will want to get through, but tight into this battle. Not like I can just pull over and let him by. Oh, it cost me a little slide then from the rear from too much throttle.
Left side, clear left.
Braun needs to be careful. I don't want him to take me out. Definitely not doing that final corner right.
P23. Car right. Clear right.
Right, get a move on, Ron. I need you to disrupt these two.
The gap to diesel ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4.
That was deliberate, by the way. Once I'd let that little bit of a gap go, I thought I may as well let Braun through and see if he can't mix things up a little ahead of me. Or I'm just going to spend an hour and a half driving behind these two.
Stay between the lines, please, Stevie.
Still no weather on the way. Careful, Braun. Okay, we are really out of touch now with the guys ahead. Unfortunately. The braking point a bit then. Mercedes looks like it's getting a bit loose to me. Oh, that's not good. No way through there. That's going to end in a collision always. Ron will be pleased. I think he was right on the Mercedes there, and now he's dropped back a car length for two. Ron is being naughty, really. This isn't his race. His race has been compromised by whatever happened, but... he's definitely interfering with our race quite a bit. A very bad line for this corner as well. Careful on that corner.
Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Your last lap time was 1:47.81.
That's slower than his fastest time at intermediate 1.
Griffiths in the pits, so we've moved up a little bit further. Motin in second place, I notice. Ron is trying to bust his way through again.
The gap to Diesel in front is now 0.7.
Still no weather change on the radar. The other thing I need to bear in mind as well is how much I'm hurt my tyres, or don't hurt my tyres as the case may be.
21.
We've got under an hour to go. That's 30 minutes out the road. My lap times are incredibly consistent, but incredibly consistently slow, I think. I think this traffic ahead is helping. He's having another look on. Isn't going so slow I can make massive mistakes and still stay in the back of everybody. I don't think Conley's willing to do it, but if he lets Braun go, he'll go a lot faster. That was always going to happen. It's definitely going to end in a penalty.
Oh no!
That's going to end up not well for Braun, I think. It's a blue flag car. He's been hassling us for a long time.
Clear. Green flag.
Their Diesel's 3 seconds down and the Conley's 8 seconds.
P19.
He'll be fuming as well. But that, to me, that kind of... God, it's 16 seconds to FLP. That's an eon. That illustrated why it was safer to let Braun through. He's not necessarily entitled to go through. And he should be respecting the fact that his race has already been stuffed.
Diesel behind is now 3.0.
But it don't do you any good to be in the right if you're off the track. I think he may have packed as well, a Conley. Because he'll be sieving at that one. Okay, 16 seconds. Let's see what we do. It's say 15, 18, it's up and down.
Slow car ahead.
Stutter from the server there. Let's hope everything's okay. Okay, we got gold 7 seconds up the road. So that's the Lamborghini driver who we've seen being a bit wild, rejoining from the grass. Don't know if
Yellow flag.
Diesel got damaged, but he's 4.5 seconds down now.
It's clear. Green flag.
It's 13 seconds to FLP, so all good, all good.
You've used half your fuel. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
See another car then just ahead. Just a glimpse of it. Just a little glimpse then as well. It went around the next corner. There he is. Little speck in the distance. And in the 46.8.
Was at
Oh,
147.02.
a bit slow that lap. Need to pull my finger out. Track is cooling a little. Pressures are still good. Weather still looks good as well. See, another thing you might have been able to do with Ron if it was a Conley.
Diesel behind is increasing. It's now 4.8 seconds.
Is if he's fast, let him through and follow his line. Didn't get any speed from him.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Fortunately, my best hope of anything is other people get yellow flags. I think gold's getting a little bit of a gap on me. .46.4 he did then. I've got to do a 47 again, I think. 46.9. Still half a second every lap, so I'm going to help him pull through. Somebody's got to drive through, that'll help me. Six seconds now to Diesel. That kind of illustrates how much I was being slowed up, I think. I was just starting to get in the back of him before Braun came through. Braun didn't get through as quickly as I hoped he might do. That drive through should give us P18. kind of pegging Gold a little bit. It's still putting another little sliver of a second out this lap, I think. Moving towards 8 seconds.
Just done a 147.00.
Okay, let's have a look at the qualifying time so far.
0.6.
Unfortunately, he's not as fast as his best intermediate.
Driver up ahead, I think it's Burks, has still got to do that drive through. Just done the commentary for COTA. Should be uploaded probably this week sometime. And
The gap to Diesel behind is now 6.7 seconds. P9.
2 of the drivers at the start of the race at COTA got drive-throughs for being out of position. And one of them didn't serve it and got disqualified. So if it is Burke, he's only got 3 laps to serve that drive-through or he'll be out of the race. I hope he realises that. Slide from the rear then. Lost me a little bit of time. Gold's now reached 8 seconds ahead. Little slide has cost me a bit of a second. Another big slide here on the last turn. Good to fuel up for an hour. But I'm really not sure the tyres can take it. There's a lot of sliding at this track. Vallis is doing his drive through.
Alright, Stevie, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
He's back out. He's behind Diesel, so it's 10 seconds. This doesn't feel like a particularly bad lap, but Gold has suddenly leapt to 8.9 seconds ahead. That's bad. Went in there, 0.2 up, came out 0.3 down, lost half a second in one corner. Gold is on fire this lap. Gap's just massively increasing. My lap time's not a million miles out, but it's 9.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Burks and LP, it wasn't Burks with the drive-through, was it? It was Vallis. Half a second down at the end of this lap. I think Gold will be probably half a second up on his lap. Mine was quite poor, in fact it's looking even worse. Three-quarters of a second down there. Now Loggins is in the pits.
Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 17th place.
Some drivers could do this. It's strategically halfway through the race, but that could have been Loggins' planned pit stop. But with the variable weather, it's a bit risky. I think I can only get another 13 laps in.
Time is quicker than the car he's chasing.
Good to know.
5 seconds.
Sure about that, Murray. There's Gold, who's been pulling away pretty steadily. Got about 30 more minutes of fuel left. And if we get into the last 30 minutes and see there's no weather change, I'm free to pit to suit my tyres, really.
The gap to diesel behind is increasing. It's now 8.0 seconds.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Okay, Stevie, that's half distance. We estimate 23 minutes of fuel left.
Quite a few drivers are pitting. Old strategy. But the weather's looking pretty good so far. Wind is 9 kilometers an hour, and the wind, if you don't know in ACC, how strong the wind is dictates how random the weather's going to be. And 9 kilometers an hour is quite a high wind. It's 13 now. There's quite a few more drivers are pitting. Now, I don't think I can make one set of tyres last 90 minutes here. If I did, it would really move me up a few spaces. Because the pit stop would only be a splash and dash. But I'm worried about things like that, the rear end just sliding on me. Because the tyres are gone. I'm used to making tyres last, do a lot of endurance races. But my lap times are starting to drop a little. Big slide there, that last corner. Very slippy, this part of the track.
P13.
It's an interesting one because it's so hard to overtake at the Hungaroring. If I'm still slightly on the pace with bad tyres, I might be able to defend a position. But that's...
Pay attention to track limits.
That going wide there, that's a sign of worn out tyres, that is. You lose so much lap time. I'm not sure it's worth the risk. I keep getting the rear end trying to break away on me.
The gap to Martin behind is now 7.7.
Reaching the point now as well where it won't make any difference if I see the weather coming in. I won't make another 30 minutes, I don't think. Stop go 30 for Field Racing Seb. Another place I think I might get. Oh no, I think he's just cleared it, so...
P12.
I'm a bit confused by that. He's not done his pit stop, but he had a stop go 30. How could he get a stop go 30 without having done his pit stop? I must have misread it. A lot of sliding now in quite a few corners. Well, my whole strategy was really set out around bad weather. I've gone with a compromise setup for rain. I loaded up heavy on fuel, expecting rain. Second down this lap. Well, we've not had any rain, so it's not working out. I lost 1.34 seconds that lap. It may be time to pit soon, regardless. I paid attention there, totally wrong gear. My fastest lap time is really slow. Losing time hand over fist at the moment. Come on, it's terrible.
He's pitting from position 4. We think he'll come out close in front.
Yeah, it's getting undrivable. It's another lap where I've lost over a second. Any rain comes now, it'll be in the last minute. Definitely try to make these tyres stretch, will be a mistake. We'll do one more lap because we're a glutton for punishment.
Losing time to the car in front of sector 2.
The gap to Martin behind is increasing. It's now 7.0.
It's because I've said I'm going to pit. Suddenly got it together. Fuel load is getting light though. It's a bit of time there. Still coming out even though. I don't believe this. Broad is behind us. Still a lap down. 6 seconds behind us.
Okay, Stevie. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. P9.
Looks like we're getting no rain this race. We're just 5 minutes away. The forecast goes 30 minutes in the future. 35 minutes left of a race. Still no rain on view. I think it's time to cut our losses. Regards. Grit. Had one good lap. This one's not so clever. Whoa, not made that at all. Yeah, I keep losing over a second a lap. It's costing me way too much time. Let's box this lap.
The gap in front has increased to 14 seconds.
Real lack of consistency there.
The car ahead's pitting. Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
He'll be very aware that races can be won or lost in the pit lane. He's coming in for fuel and a fresh set of tyres.
We'll put fresh rubber on. 33 minutes to go. No sign of rain. Fuel is set. Currently 12th. 15th, I think, might be out of reach. That was a bit of a shame. I overshot too much and lost a bit of time in the pits. Too late now. I'm looking at the pressures. The rears actually look a bit low. I've got a nice widget that gives me the average tyre pressure over the whole lap. So that last lap's 27.4 on the front left and 27.5 on the front right. At the back it's 27.3 and 27.3. They're within tolerances.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go, go, go.
At 22. Jesus, 22nd place.
It looks clear.
That's a blue flag.
Faster car is approaching.
Car left. Still there.
That's depressing. That's my teammate. He's not pitted yet, though. Come on, then. Gonna move on. Go catch FLP. Bit of a shit race here, me, aren't I? Okay. God damn it, it's miles to
B22.
FLP. Well, I guess like just 30 minutes to go. Inside the top 20 is going to try and be a target, but C Gold is 20 seconds away nearly. I think that period there where I was losing a second a lap has hurt me way too much.
Your right tyres are cold. The gap behind is now 8.4 seconds. car's pitting.
Okay, I saw 47.6 there for FLP.
Okay, Stevie, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. You've just done a 146.73.
I was 1 second quicker than him. It's still a long way. I've got Burks as a more attractive target, 8 seconds away.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 7.9 seconds.
Those pressures have come up nicely actually on the tyres. It is a bit touch and go I think on the old pressures, but now with rubber's thicker and more heating and more build pressure. He's going to drive through.
Your tyre temps are all fine.
Krzyzewski, but it depends where he comes out really.
There's a car leaving the pits.
He's going to come out ahead of me I think.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
Oh, I'm under pressure now. Come out right behind me is Krzyzewski.
The gap behind's increased to 1.9 seconds.
Okay, well, kind of hopeful.
P21.
It was a PB for the race though. It has opened up a little bit behind me. Burks is holding steady at 7 seconds. I just worry Krzyzewski is just getting himself back up to speed.
Lap time was 1:46.25.
I'm trying as hard as I can. Got Burks down to 5 seconds now, and FLP down to 10. Only had not had that little spin at the start. What would have been?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Sector 1 is green.
Lost a lot of time to get in that last corner.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.4 seconds.
I think in the 45s. Just 4 seconds now to Burks. FLP standing steady at 9. Minutes to go. Gold's gone. 20 seconds away to gold. Gun. Where's these times been all race?
He's closing the gap.
3.8. Minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
He's pulling a finger out his Burks. He's holding it at 4 seconds. He's pulled away a little bit. I've blown half a second. Having one of my moments. Struggle laps and then a slow one. I do need to remember though, my new best lap's like really fast.
The gap behind is now 3.9 seconds.
Birks has done a 46.2 there in response.
Sector 2 is.
I did 46.9. Oh, all over the place.
Times I can see that he's actually slower there.
FLP now 8 seconds away. Get out the throttle a little bit then.
20th place.
What a dreadful result. Still better than 26, I guess. Going in the right direction. Wilkes time to have a slightly poor lap, but I had a bad one as well. Lost a second in the last sector, I think. 15 minutes. Need to get a move on. We're not going to get rain. 16 minutes to go, 30 minutes.
The gap in front is now 1.2 seconds.
One. At the moment, I'm having a good lap. Well, there is, it's below 4 seconds now. Oh, I was going to improve Emma, not now.
15 minutes left.
It's 45.8 still. Oh, come on, grip, grip, grip. Come on. I was worried Kozierski was going to catch me, but that didn't happen in the end. 6.5 seconds I'll take it out of him. What's frustrating is this kind of shows what I could do if I had just a little bit more over the green, I think. I am closing in. 46.7. 46.4. On Burks. Don't start overdriving the car though.
Yellow flag, sector 2. Green flag in sector 2.
And 12 minutes to go. Gap's now 3 seconds. Of course, catching is one thing. Passing here is another. Must have made a mistake there. Suddenly it's 2.5 seconds.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 2.6 seconds. They're slower than us through the chicane.
.74, 46.3.
P19.
Two seconds now. CFLP as well. Car nearly snatched on me then.
Okay, Stevie. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. That lap time was 1:46.43.
About 7 tenths faster on him on that lap. Running out of laps though. And P19 though, which is good. That will be anybody else left to pit apart from penalties this far in. Yeah, that bit in there in the doldrums in the middle of a race where my pace dropped off and I was losing a good second of every lap has really cost me because now I'll probably be ahead of Burks. And FLP, I bet. Got that one a bit wrong, he did. That's why I'm a second behind him now.
That was at 146.11. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Now comes the hard bit, trying to get past somebody hawking up at the Hungaroring. Got the Hockenheimring in this one, haven't we?
We expect to see light rain in the next 30 minutes.
The rain comes after the race, great. Get a bit of sliding now. Don't hurt those tyres pushing so hard to catch up with Burke's. This is where he made a slight mistake before, so not this time though. Slow lap from me. Just relax. I did slightly outbrake myself into 2-1, but somehow it was faster. You're hauling FLP in.
To go, 5 minutes left.
You can take a wide enough line then.
The gap ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
Didn't hurt him too much though. I lose so much time in that last corner. Wow, he's pulling his finger out. A 45.9 to a 46.1 from me.
It's a fuel remaining.
Looks like he had a little bit of a slide then. I think we're all going to be disappointed. I don't think he's going to catch FLP and I'm not going to catch him. Losing time massively there.
That was a 146.50.
2 minutes to go, I reckon 2, maybe 3 laps. Bit of a sloppy T1. Had to try too hard now, I think.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, they did give me a good exit. Oh, we've got FLP. I hope Burks is going to thank me. I definitely pushed him on.
B19.
Definitely gave him a reason to try and catch FLP. I've been hunting him down for quite some time. I closed quite a big gap there. I should be quite pleased with that, really. My original outline aim at the start of the race was to try and be 4 places higher at 15th. But looking at the gaps, it was never going to happen.
Leaders on final lap now.
I don't think I've been lapped, which is pretty amazing for an hour and a half race. It's into the Hungaroring train. Zerski now 14 seconds down. Oh, this could be interesting.
The start of the penultimate lap.
Oh, good clean pass. Thought there might be a bit of shenanigans that might give me a bit of an opening, but
Leader has finished the race.
it's like I'm the one who's not going to get anything out of this.
temperature's decreasing. It's now 19 Celsius.
Don't think there's any way through. Just 1 or 2 laps too little for me. Three or 4 more laps I probably would have gotten at least through an FLP. Caught him though for a massive distance. So, showing 18th, I think that might be because somebody's quit.
P18. Okay, it's over. Good drive.
So, yeah, it was a bit disappointing that is. Nem was 12th, I was 19th. It looks really like 23rd was last. So, yeah, not a great result really at the end of the day. But it is what it is. Geese has won this one. So I think that'll do him some good for the championship, won't it? He was leading. Motin was 5th. No, Motin was leading the championship, but with Geese winning and Motin 5th, I think Geese might move ahead there. But 3rd, yeah, pretty disappointing, that is. Pretty disappointing. Got trapped really at the start of the race and lost contact with everybody in front of us and then lost a bit of pace halfway through. So, my cock up. But there you are. Alright, that's that for this one. It's been a long one. Next up, where is next? Oh, it's Mount Panorama, Bathurst. That'll be exciting. Always a good race there. But it's difficult to get through without being crunched into the wall. Only an hour long. It's usually a favourite for the endurance, but that's it for the endurance on this one. No more 90-minute races for this season. We're all 60 minutes towards the end. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye open for the commentated race review and a bit of iRacing as well. I'll catch you later. Cheerio.